Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Perfect, I can hear you perfectly, man.
Okay, is it noisy? I've got my earbuds in. If I have to, I can take them out and just go standard.
I think it's fine.
Okay, all right. If you hear me breathing heavy, man, like just tell me.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'll let you know.
All right, awesome.
Oh,
All
perfect.
right.
Yeah, you wanna start? Shall I start?
Yeah, we could just jump in, man. I know that we both had a couple topics that we wanted to jump into today. There's some news we're going to chat over, guys. Some ETH, ETF information. We've got a phone giveaway happening inside the server. We've got some bonuses happening next week. Alex has got the podcast out. We've got some more collaborations coming your way, and then Alex has got some stuff. What is it that you wanted to bring to the table, brother?
Yeah, I think every time we start with the podcast, we take a look at the markets, of course.
Of
So,
course.
my usual opener, telling people all is green. Um, I think it was pretty interesting because people who have been in the space last time remember that we actually called the all-time high. So, what can I say? Join the paid group, man. Join the paid group. Um,
Yes, are you saying that makes us smart or something?
Definitely. I mean, people actually claimed that we reached the all-time high on Tuesday, I
Tuesday.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But and I saw media reporting it and everything. But I actually watched the live charts, and we were actually $40 below all-time high. So
Ah.
we actually got it today, and it was pretty interesting because we saw the markets bouncing extremely from that 69,000 level last time. I think it dropped to 59 almost. And
Mm.
yeah, today we have a similar situation with the 70K level. Dropped a bit, but I'm very happy about it. Looking forward to erase the six and yeah, see the seven in front and higher numbers in the future.
Yeah, I thought didn't we hit 70 this morning, US anyway? Maybe I'm wrong.
I gotta be honest, I haven't checked for. Yeah, we just reached, yeah, this morning for you, right? Because you are in the morning now. Yeah, we just hit it a couple hours
Ah,
ago.
yeah. Let me see here. What does the chart say? We got oh shit, what is it saying here? 70. Crap, I gotta pull it up. 70 well, I'm showing in US dollars on Coinbase. I'm showing $70,199. That's insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, crazy if you think about where we were like a couple months ago, like somewhere around 30, and now we are at 70, and it's playing out so great.
Yeah, for sure. This has been a really interesting ride. I think a lot of people knew this was going to happen. I mean, obviously, no one can actually know, but I mean, there were strong indications that this was going to happen, and this was a perfect opportunity for people to like really manufacture some wealth. And we talk a little bit about wealth and strategies inside our group. And by the way, if any of you guys are listening, you want to chime in, just throw up a hand, and obviously we'll get the mic over your way and check in with you guys and see how you're doing. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about this little strategy here. A lot of people in the wealth world used to talk to me a lot about how they manifest more money. And one thing that they would always do is they would never sell assets, they would only borrow against them and then use that money to go buy another asset, right? And I think a lot of people in the crypto world miss this opportunity many, many times over, especially when you can basically be your own bank and anonymous to boot on top of all that. And so when Bitcoin peaked in the last cycle, one of the things that is really that I really made myself do was buy it all the way down. So I literally every day I bought it all the way down. I bought it all the way down to the teens. I bought it when it hurt. I bought it when my mindset was telling me that was the wrong thing to do because factually I knew it was the right thing to do. And then when it bottomed out, I took money out of a rental property and bought more Bitcoin, right? So I literally borrowed against a real world asset to buy more Bitcoin at the bottom when it was around like 20-ish. and now we've been riding that all the way back up. And I think in this market, a lot of people can learn from these basic strategies. This is a strategy that people in the real world use all the time. So like if, you know, they'll have an asset that they can borrow against, but they don't want to sell, because if you sell it, now you're screwed. You got to pay capital gains. You get hit with all these penalties. But if you can borrow against it, that's tax free, and then you can use that money in another investment. It's traditionally done in real estate world where you've got a rental property, you borrow against it, you use that money to go get another rental property, and then you build up some equity there, and then you just repeat the process and you keep going. But with things like Bitcoin, with things like ETH, even Sol now is becoming a little more stable. Like having the opportunity to pull money out of an existing asset and put it to work somewhere else, man, that is a huge multiplicative effect, and it's something that people in the, you know, in the quote unquote work world don't really think about a lot. And when I went into the investing world years ago, this was one of the first tactics I learned. So in the crypto world, it's even easier because if you have a big gain on something, you can not necessarily have to borrow against it. You can just convert it to something stable like Tether or something like that, wait for the price to come back down, and then redeploy those funds at a lower rate and ride it back up. And for me, like this is the safest strategy that I've seen in this market, and I've done it a bunch of times. I did it with Sol again the other day when it topped out, and I'll buy some Sol again when it drops down to 120 or 110, as it always pulls back. So um, when you guys are thinking about building wealth, rather than betting on you know, a little tiny market, a little coin that someone who's a big holder can move in either direction, up or down, you're much better off playing these little gains over and over and over again, because they're almost guaranteed. And I'm saying almost. And of course, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing over here, and I've had pretty good luck with it. So I thought I'd just share that strategy with anyone who's interested. And I know this is going to get reposted on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you tweeted about that today as well. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. While I see Charlie actually as a listener here, I made a little swap with him today for a perch piece. And man, I know you do that AI art, so you definitely need to join us live as well. So if you're in the mood of talking, like just raise your hand. Yeah, and regarding crypto, I actually read today that. Um, Pantera Capital. I don't know if you've read about it. They actually want to buy off 250 million worth of Solana from FTX, and yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we've seen Solana running lately as well. I think we reached $150 if I'm right, and yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing where it can go. I mean, I'm reading numbers like 700, 800. Yeah, let's see what this cycle brings us.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like that was a big mover of the price over the last week or so, or at least the rumor of that. So yeah, for sure. And the other big thing this past week, news-wise, was the ETH ETF. I don't know if you guys were following this stuff at all, but I mean, the traditional markets still hold the vast majority of funds in the world. I mean, let's just be honest. The biggest market in the world, right, is still you know, foreign currency exchange, followed by equities and bonds and that sort of thing. So when those guys start to move the market, you know something's about to happen. And so I think we are again at the beginning of a tremendous run. But when you start to see something like an ETH ETF being batted around by companies as large and as controlling as something like BlackRock, you know you need to be in that space. And I think that's one of the reasons ETH blew up to what, about 3,900 bucks. And then of course the SEC shot it down. They're like, no, we're not going to do this just yet, and they put it on hold for another 2 months. But there were, I think, two or three ETH ETFs that have now been proposed to the SEC, and it's a little bit more complex than Bitcoin because ETH, being a staking platform now, does pay a dividend, and most of the time, in the form of staking rewards, and most of the time, items held in an ETF are not cash flowing. So that's, I think, the big hang up there, but that will ultimately get sorted out and we'll have an ETH blow up as well. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. What's up, Chaz? Congrats on the art, man. Good to see you
Definitely,
here.
congratulations, man.
Yeah, man, that was so
Uh,
cool. I opened up my email and I saw your little astronaut guy sitting right there. in my big and bold on my computer desk there, looking really cool, looking really sweet. And dude, I was just beaming with pride. Always love to see people succeed. I really, really am stoked for you, man, and appreciate the fact that I was able to at least throw a vote your way and help in some tiny little minuscule small way. So, dude, that was awesome. Oh, and
Yeah,
yeah, throw up.
mhm.
Probably need to throw that guy the mic at some point. So,
Yeah, definitely. First of all, yeah, Chaz, great work. And I mean, if anyone needs help in the Goodfellas community, like just let us know if you need votes for something. I mean, we've helped Charlie as well. He requested to speak, so I'll just grant him some access here. So, Charlie, let us hear your Dutch accent. Go
yeah,
ahead,
let's see.
man. What's up, Charlie? Your mic is muted right now. So
Hey
yeah,
guys, this is better.
yeah, perfect. We can hear you perfectly, man. What's up?
Yeah, it's reasonably well. Very happy with the trade of the 21.
Yeah, definitely, man. Whenever you need something, just reach out to us, and we're happy to help. What's up with the AI art? I've seen you've done a lot. I actually checked out your page like a couple of days ago, and yeah, what are your future plans for that? I mean, we can definitely think about cooperating as well. Are you doing that like all the time, or are you like doing the AI art? Is it a new thing for you?
Well, it's the fun thing. Chaz and I have the same mentor in AI art. We learned all our stuff and we got motivated by Neuromind. He's the guy behind the art from the Netrunners, Soul Netrunner NFTs. Do you know them?
Never heard.
The Soul Netrunner NFT is like an NFT that gives you subscription for the text tool in the I think in the US, UK, Australia. So you can just download all your transactions in some I don't even know what file it is, probably a text file or something, and you can use it for your real life text charges.
Ah, okay, that's crazy. So, what is the procedure there? Like, if you want to create an AI piece, do you have something in mind, and then you like look for the right prompt, or what's the process there?
To be honest, my personal process is more like I have an ID. I have lots of IDs, but I cannot even draw a single puppet or whatever, a hand draw. So the fun thing with AI is that you can create whatever you want. And I have something in my mind. I try a prompt with the first things that come up, and then slowly I'm gonna adjust it to with styles that I see on the internet or that I have in my head. Most of the times, I found that it's just basically typing what you really want to see. Just
Oh,
type what you want in your head with the styles and the colors and whatever you want, and then most of the times it gets pretty close to that.
and are you trying to stick to some kind of unique art, like some kind of Charlie Parker art, or are you like open to everything and just try it out?
Yeah, I'm still in my search for my unique art, but I think it's more fun for me now to just I don't know make whatever I come up with and see how I can make it a fun thing. I don't have a unique style or whatsoever.
Yeah, I've seen. I think you even did some Goodfella like stuff back then. I remember when you dropped these, and I really love these. I mean, AI is actually opening up so many possibilities for people
Yeah.
like you and me actually as well, because I cannot draw anything too. I mean, we got Maria, and she's crazy. Like she does all that on the iPad, I think, and like drawing like that is definitely a gift and a talent. But yeah, AI is opening so many doors, and I mean, I love what you do, and I hope you keep doing that. And you plan to go like Web3 full time, or is it like just a hobby?
I don't think so. It's just a hobby for now, and I still consider myself as a very big noob in the in the AI art thing. But it's just good to see that whatever I wanna produce, I can produce, and most of the times the styles that I have in my head come out pretty good the way I want it. So that's a good thing. It's a good start. And there are many tools like the G prompt page. I think Chess knows that as well. you can just type in some IDs that you have, and then you get some style results, or you get a prompt based on what you type, and then you can use that prompt to see if it gets anywhere close to what you want. So that helps a lot. So you can play with that, of course. But yeah, I'm a full-time financial project controller, self-employed. So I don't have any plans to go full-time Web3, but it's too fun to let it go.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. I see that Chaz is requesting as well, so I'll just hand him over the mic. Let me see. Approve. Hey, Chaz, what's up? Oh no, he didn't do it. Wait, this is my. If you want to request, yeah, now he got it. Chaz, what's good? You're muted.
Oh no, I'm just finally hearing you. Good old Twitter taking forever to send the
Still
audio
there?
through. What's up, guys? What's up, Charlie?
Hey, Jess.
How are you, bro?
Well, not too good, but we'll manage.
Ah, buddy. buddy. What are we gonna do with you?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, Chaz, you actually won the vote, and it's now shown on the NFT. How is the convention called?
Yeah. So my art was accepted for NFT NYC back in whenever November, December, and then they just launched the ticket, the artwork for the tickets as a vote from the community. And yeah, obviously you guys were a huge impact on that. Had a huge impact on that for me. I appreciate every single one of you guys have voted. And yeah, I was in the top 50 out of I think it was like 1,400 pieces, 1,400 pieces. There were over 30,000 votes, and yeah, and being in that top 50, my art is on the VIP tickets and also was accepted for the billboards. So at the NFT NYC event that Tuesday night, they take over Times Square for I think it's about 2 hours. I think it's like 8 to 10, and all the artists' artwork will be up there. And I'm just so stoked, guys. You have no idea. It's my home city, and yeah, I'm just extremely grateful. And like Charlie was saying, Neuromind is the one that gets all the credit because he taught me everything, helped me with all the tools I have, and guided me to where I've become. And then Charlie, I want to say one thing to you, as far as saying you're not even able to doodle a character. Um, I felt the same way for the longest time, but after Miami, I came back with this inspiration um, to want to create physical art. And honestly, I think you're more of an abstract guy like I am.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, you can do it. Just go buy some canvases, buy some paint, grab a scraper, and just smush paint all over the canvas. And there are no mistakes, bro. Just go and just freaking do it. I'm telling you. Just put on some good music and just let it flow.
Yeah.
And it is the greatest feeling you will ever have, Charlie. And especially now with what you're going through, it's
Yeah.
a great time to do it, man.
Yeah. Well, I def recognize it. What you say. I'm a lot. I have a lot of abstract ideas like those sticks and sketches series that I made a couple of months ago. That came out so cool, and that's a bit my style. I like the PFPs, of course, and some beautiful pictures, but I'm more abstract. Correct. Also, in my real life drawings, if I draw some stuff with my kids, most of the times it's just abstract.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of abstract because you could do whatever you want and it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
You just say it's something, and everyone says, "Oh yeah, I see it."
Yeah, and I was gonna say, Archer and Cost, if you guys wanted to, bring on new artists, Neuromind would definitely be somebody who you guys should look at. The guy is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
He has skills that are just out of this world. And I say, and the way I describe him, he paints with AI. He doesn't necessarily just generate. He goes and he in paints all throughout the piece for hours and hours on end. So his generations are literally, 10 hours, 20 hours, 40 hours for one piece
Yeah.
using AI. So yeah, he's an amazing artist.
Great, man. Definitely checking him out. So, just for NFT NYC, is everyone free to go there? Or do you need like tickets or an invitation or something?
Yeah, so there's a couple things. One Love, which is my artist community that I co-founded with 3 other people. We actually have an event on April 1st at the World Trade Center Memorial Building. There's a place called Canvas 3.0. It's a huge digital gallery. We actually have that April 1st from 5 to 11 p.m. Free event. And anybody who's in New York can come. We're going to have curations from our DAO members there. We're going to have some physical pieces, including one of mine. We're going to have, it's going to be some food, some booze. It's going to be a fun party. We have a huge announcement coming Sunday. We actually are going to have a second event there. I'll sneak it to you a little bit. It's going to be phenomenal. The recognition we've gotten for this event has been phenomenal. But yeah, the actual event, yes, you need tickets to go into it. But NFT NYC is a lot more than just going to Javits and going to the main event. It's about the parties, the communities. There are parties all over the city. You'll literally go 24/7 if you wanted to at these different events. It is a great place to connect. If you want to go meet artists, you want to go meet other projects, that is the place to be because they're all there, every single one.
Sounds great, man. Definitely would love to go there. Is there a chance for people from, I don't know, Europe? Is there like a live stream or can you see sneak peeks somewhere?
Times Square, I'm gonna actually broadcast on Twitter the screens. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna bring a couple cameras. I'm gonna broadcast. I'm gonna take pictures myself. I'm gonna have people take pictures of me with my images in the background. And I'm gonna try to capture all the artist friends' artwork so they have it for their portfolios. But yeah, I mean, honestly, anybody can come. Yeah, just get to New York, find some housing and come hang out. I mean, we're gonna have so many events in and uh, out of Javits. Yeah, definitely. There's so much to do. I actually have a bunch of friends that are coming that did not buy tickets because they're not cheap. The tickets at retail are like $600 to go, and the VIPs are like 1,300, 1,400. So it's not cheap to go. As a selected artist, I got my ticket for free, which was great. Last year I paid. Um, so yeah, that's kind of a blessing this year to be able to do it for free. But yeah, anybody can come. And you know what? Honestly, the event, it's definitely worth it. The speakers and the art you can see is really awesome. Otherwise, the main floor kind of reminds me of just like a traditional vendor freaking convention, like any corporate vendor convention. But all in all, though, the bonding you'll have with people in real life is just it's second to none. And honestly speaking, from last year, One Love was created. Well, kind of was created. I met Jen and Carlos, and I met Sarkis at NFT NYC last year for the first time, and then 2 months later, One Love was born. So it's really a great place where you'll bond. Like you'll literally become friends for life. And yeah, I highly recommend everybody be there. And hit me up if you are. I would love to meet every single one of you that are there.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to go there sometime in the next years. I'm definitely checking out your Twitter when you broadcast that. And I think Maria, our artist incubator artist, was involved last year somehow. Is that right?
She may have been. I mean, there's so many artists involved. It's hard to follow every single one. And by the way, guys, just real quick, I want to say this. If you're also looking for another amazing artist who's slaying it, M. Pazecco's in the space here. This gentleman, if you guys don't know him, you need to know him. This guy is freaking phenomenal. He's on Drip. I think he's close to, or if he has not passed 100,000 subscribers on Drip, and he's been slaying it on Solana. He's a Hall of Famer on Known Origin. Yeah, you guys need to know M. Pazecco.
Yeah, that's amazing. And for those of you guys who are kind of listening and picking up that what Chad's putting down here on the artist stuff, and you've never really been exposed to Goodfellas, just real quick, we are super into artwork first, and we love meeting artists. So you don't have to be, a special member or holder to come to our community and start presenting some of your ideas and some of your work. We're building galleries that include not only our work, but other artists across the world. So feel free to reach out to myself or Alex, who's holding the host right now. And we'd love to connect with you guys and actually just see if we can do some stuff. I know, Chaz, you and I talked real quickly about doing some stuff with One Love. I know, Charlie, you and I talked a little bit about doing something with your Tokyo uh, collection. So, I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on the go, and these things I know take a long time to sort through, but we definitely want to make sure we have everybody lined up as we go through this thing so that we're never without the next artist and we're never without the next drop. So much love to all you guys. Appreciate you guys for sharing. And anybody you guys can connect us to as we continue to grow this thing truly organically and find the best people in Solana and in the space, we really appreciate that. Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, we just have M. Poseco requested. I'll just hand him over the mic. 1 second, man. Okay, perfect. You should be able to speak, Heyman. What's up? Let's see, 1 second. I think Chaz lost the connection.
I just sent Imposeco an invitation to speak.
Yeah, now I think he got it now.
Okay, awesome.
Twitter is rugging us a bit, but we will handle it. So seems like he's reconnecting.
Yeah, I literally, audio just cut out in the middle. It was like, come on, guys. Come on, Elon, get this shit fixed, man.
It's crazy, man. The learning curve on the Twitter Spaces is pretty nuts. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when it goes video because it's going to add another element of complexity. So, but yeah, it's been interesting. Definitely a learning process. Imposeco, if you're back, bro, we're going to shoot the mic your way. I'm sending it to you right now. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, you're already in there. You should be able to speak, my friend.
Yes, I think we had a small rug on the Twitter, but I'm back. I'm so glad to be back. I just saw Chaz is here. I just want to come and say quick hi. And first of all, Chaz, thank you for your kind words. I mean, Chaz is my top collector and also a very good friend of mine. We have been knowing each other for a long time. And what I would like to add here is what I call Chaz is not a collector and a connector. I would recommend, for everyone in the room to come up and say hi to Chaz and also this amazing host. First of all, it's a great, the way that Chaz connects people is amazing. I'm so glad that, with Chaz connection, I come here and say hi to you guys. So it's my first time talking with you, Archer, and good fellas. So nice to know you, first of all. And second of all, thank you for having us here.
Yeah, most welcome, brother. It's always great to connect with good people. I mean, Chaz will be able to tell you guys some of this stuff. I'm in other spaces, and he's been very kind to talk very highly about what we're doing. And but listening to you speak and listening to some of the other speakers here, Charlie, super cool to hear your voice for the first time, man. I feel like I know you a little bit better. The one common thread that we generally have and that we see with this project is we keep attracting good quality people, and that's really what this is all about. So much love to everyone here, and for being good humans and for being generous and doing what you do. I mean, that's really what we want to continue to expand through the space. We feel like it needs definitely more of it.
Yeah, you know what, Archie, you're 100% right, and I think that's really what One Love was about. Imposeco is an ambassador for us, an amazing artist, an amazing friend, and yeah, get rid of the FOMO, get rid of the hype, get rid of all that garbage that Web3 built, and build authentic, real organic communities. And that's what you guys are doing as well. And that's why I love this project. You guys really have done a great job of just taking your time, building it right, and not making it about FOMO. It's really about building a genuine connection. And I just really appreciate what you guys have done, derugging this project and bringing it back to life. And getting the artwork licensed properly. Like, you guys have done everything right, and I just can't thank you guys enough.
Dude, that means so much. I really appreciate that. The thing is that I really want to convey to everyone here who can hear my voice. Like when we're doing these things behind the scenes and we're doing everything basically the opposite of the typical NFT roadmap, where you do everything hype, everything is fake, and then there's a drop, and then everybody disappears and they wonder what happened and all this crazy stuff. Like when we're doing this stuff and we're doing it differently, there's a shit ton of pressure on us to not do it that way. And it's impossible for me to explain to you guys some of the negativity and some of the craziness that we've had to deal with to just do this thing in a way that we feel like provides high value to the marketplace and to the holders, to the collectors, to the artists, to everyone involved. So having you guys show up and just give us a little nudge, a little bit of encouragement every now and then goes a long way. So I just want to say thank you for that.
No, well, thank you guys, man. Seriously, I mean, it means a lot to finally be in a project where people give a shit. Honestly, there's too many of them out there. Um, all right, oh man, I so want to say it, but I'm not gonna. I can't say it. Um, yeah, I think what's going to happen as you guys continue to build this, I think you'll have the success that One Love's had. People are going to start to see how organic and how nice this is. Yeah, and I highly encourage everybody to hop into this. You guys have is it another drop next week? When's the next group being minted?
Yeah, so we're doing the Wednesday drops right now, getting through all of the artist. The very first artist incubator was 7 one-of-ones that there are exactly 21 prints of. And so the next one, number 4, is coming up on Wednesday. And for everyone who's holding the first 3, we have a super awesome bonus for you guys coming up. You'll kind of be surprised when you hit the mint page. Should be a lot of fun. So if you don't have the 3 pieces, go get them because you're really going to appreciate what's happening on next Wednesday. But yeah, that's the next drop. And then we'll have 3 more pieces. We'll have 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to have a collab with us and Maria in our style, so in Goodfellas style. I sent her some files just the other day, and we have some crazy ideas going back and forth. And these will go into the 21s gallery and be an additional piece inside the 21s gallery. So it's going to be a really fun piece, a really fun drop, and we hope you guys absolutely love it.
Well, if it's anything like what it's been so far, the artwork has been stunning, man. It's really been a pleasure collecting. And yeah, I do actually have a few extra pieces. I've been meaning to get into the chat to see if anybody's looking for one. But yeah, if you are, I do. I think I have the last 2. I have an extra of each of them. So and I also got a swap for my 16 for all of them. I gotta get on that as well. I want to make sure I keep all my 16s all the way through. So yeah, I love this, guys. I love the artwork, and the price is so amazing too. What you guys have been doing, it's a decent amount of money for the artist, and it's also just very accessible for collectors that want to have some really amazing art. And so thank you guys for that.
Yeah, much appreciated, man. Appreciate you noticing that. I mean, at the end of the day, we want people to be taken care of all the way around. And, right now, Alex and I, we're sacrificing some of our time, some of our funds to get this thing off the ground. And that's just because we want to create win-win situations for everyone who is participating. And we know that we have to earn that trust, right? We know it's not going to just be given to us in this market where there's so many bad actors. So we're doing everything in our power to earn that trust, to provide really high quality artwork, really high quality experiences. Everything from the mint page, putting animations on there, like little things, like we want everything to be an experience. We want everything to be enjoyable. And so we're putting that extra bit of time and energy and effort into everything that we do. And, like coming up next, for those of you guys in the community, we picked up a Saga, a Solana phone that we're going to be giving away when it drops in early 25. That's going to go to, the people in our community who are collecting and staking and picking up the AU and picking up the pieces. We'll get some details out to that as well. But, we want to be known for doing high quality things with high quality people. And so everything that we're doing, we're trying to make sure that we elevate the game in some way, shape, or form. And of course, we're going to fail a lot because we're trying a lot of new things, but that's okay. We feel like the community has our back, and we feel like we can always right the ship. So I appreciate you guys noticing, and we look forward to giving away some even cooler stuff as we go forward.
Yeah.
For me,
Go ahead.
you go ahead, please.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. I love what you guys are doing with the saga. I actually have an OG saga which paid for itself like 4 times over. It's ridiculous how much it rewarded me. But um, yeah, it's a really cool thing. I actually did pre-order in the first phase for the second one just because I figured, you know what, I had free money from the first one. Why not support the second one? But I think it's really cool that you guys are finding new creative ways to just make it fun, interactive, and just make it so there's a lot more fun engagement, and where you can be rewarded with some really amazing prizes. And again, just the artwork alone at the prices you're offering it to us, and the fact they sell out instantly. By the way, so any artist who does get into this incubator, you're really going to be blessed because the artwork is going to sell instantly. Not financial advice, obviously, but it's definitely an amazing incubator, and I'm really excited to see how far you guys are going to grow this. Because I do see you almost becoming like another like drip house for artists to be able to come in, get exposure, and also get sales at the same time. Yeah, just keep building it, guys. It's going to grow. I think you need a couple more months with the market, the market the way it is. I think you guys will really start to become noticed, especially on the art side. So, and I think if you team up with One Love, I think it's only going to explode. So, I have a question though. How many bosses are left? Are they sold out?
There are 5 currently mintable. And when the fees dropped and Bitcoin had that little bit of pullback, I went ahead and pulled, I don't know, 6 or 8 into the treasury. So if someone wanted to purchase with another token like Solana or whatever they have in their wallet, we still have some that are available but not mintable. But there are 5 that are mintable currently, and
Yeah,
that's
if
it.
you guys
That'll be the end of
want to
them.
get, yeah, I was going to say, you guys, if you want to be in the project, definitely grab one of those boss tokens. It is an ordinal. They're really freaking dope. They are the OG collection. Really, really awesome. And I'm blessed to have 2 of them. I got them early. The price hasn't changed. Only Bitcoin has changed. That's about it. So the actual Bitcoin price has been holding steady, but it's definitely well worth it, guys. And even Charlie, who he came in later. I mean, I think Charlie's seen the rewards as well, and just the community itself is well worth it, Archer.
Yeah, for sure, man. And since we have so many artists listening today, I just want to throw something out to everyone, especially Chaz, with you leading One Love. This is something that, I know you do like these 3-day long spaces, and I'm always listening to them when I'm on, when I'm sitting here in front of my computer staring at code. But I want to jump on maybe one night with you and just invite some of the artists like I'm going to do here to participate in what we're doing. Just for a quick overview, guys, when we restarted this project, the ticket price was an ordinal, and there's only 100 of them out of the 10,000, what will ultimately be a 10,000 piece collection. And they are the 100 rarest pieces. You get to name them as an individual trait in the metadata. You get a copy of them transposed onto Solana so that they're part of the original collection. But one of the things that we're going to do, if you've noticed, if you look at my PFP, there's no faces built into our artwork. And one of the promises that we've made to the bosses is that they're going to get a copy or a version of their boss with a face. And so I'm going to put it out there right now that I need someone who can put together some faces for me. And I'd be more than happy to have that conversation. It just needs to match the style of our existing pieces. And I'd be happy to talk to someone who might be interested in putting together some faces for these pieces. So if you guys are interested or know someone who's good at that type of thing, be sure and throw in my contact info.
Yeah, Archer, I will definitely. I'm going to think of some artists that are good at that style. I don't think it would be an Mpezeko strength, nor myself, but yeah, we definitely have some amazing artists who can do that. And I know Mpezeko wanted to say something before, and Mpezeko, I apologize, I stepped on you.
No worries, that's all. Regarding that failure part, I would like to add, as Chaz knows it very well, I see it not like a failure, I see it like a learning. And then, you can get better version of it for whatever you do, in this project or, whatever you are, focusing on. The thing is, like, this is the mentality that I have, like, this is a part of this continuous improvement and you learn from it and then you go ahead. This can be your art, this can be something happen in the life, anything. This is what my mentality is. I would like to add that. And regarding the project, what I would like to say is, this is what I say wherever I go. Whenever Chaz is in, I'm in, because I trust him so much. We have such a good, let's say, good relationship. Therefore, if Chaz is telling like in this room, this project will be good, I trust him a lot, and I know that once you have the backup from the Chaz, guys, the rest will be on you, of course, but it will be much easier. Therefore, I'm super happy to hear that Chaz also supports and tells good things about it. And I know that you guys will be very successful and looking forward to see it. Sorry.
Hey, brother, appreciate you saying that, man. Yeah, I mean, Chaz is definitely the connection, the connector. I can definitely see that. I've seen that in his spaces, and he just throws so much love in everyone's direction. It's infectious, it's magnetic, and it makes a lot of sense that that would be the case. And so, one of the things I want to just tack on to what you were saying is, trust is a meme. We have these ideas. A meme is just a mind virus, right? And the more people that we can build trust with and have that trust shared amongst their circles, that's really, the juice for us. That's really an indicator that we're doing things correctly, that we're doing things rightly. When someone else will go into the marketplace and talk and say good things about what we're doing, that for us is the best form of marketing. And that's really what we're trying to do. And so at the end of the day, when it comes to keeping our promises, keeping our word to make sure that everyone follows through on our end, and of course we're delivering on what we say we're going to deliver on. That is the first and foremost thing that we think of. That trust is a meme, and we have to earn it first. So yeah, Impaseko, you're up, brother.
Well, that's what I can say. Coming from a marketing background with almost like 15 years, I would say this. It's not what you tell about yourself. It is what others tell about yourself. This is the key point of it. And trust is an important part of it. Like for us, for example, Chaz and me, we have been known each other for almost like 2.5 years. And like this journey it's been huge, and like that trust, as you just mentioned, was not built on day one. It took some time, and once it was established there, once we have and then what I just told you here. I mean, whatever Chaz is in, like this is something very high level, but this is the level that we reach. So I wanted to add this. Thank you.
Yeah, and by the way, Archer, I'm one of the few people in the world that's seen Mpazeko's face. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, now I got to know. Come on, you got to snap a shot, make it public, man. Come on.
I intentionally did not take a screenshot because I'd be too tempted.
I hear you, man. No, yeah, Mpazeko, I'm with you, brother. Coming from a marketing background as well, I feel like we're kind of vibing on the same wavelength there. It makes a lot of sense what you're saying. And that's exactly what we're thinking of. We have to be able to go into a marketplace where the level of trust is low, where there's a lot of bad actors, where there's a lot of people who've been wronged in some way, shape, or form. And you would think immediately that it would be easy to do the opposite and get noticed. But the truth is, the skepticism is so high. And, we have to show up for a long period of time being consistent with what we're doing and delivering on what we're doing before we can even ask for trust at the end of the day. So I agree with you, man. And I believe the best marketing is the truth. And so if I can get with people and I can deliver on what I say I'm doing and, make people happy and follow through and keep my word, then I know that truth will spread to the next person and to the next person. And so I appreciate you sharing your idea there because I believe we're in the same boat and sharing the same idea.
Archer, look who just showed up in the space. Matilli's here. Matilli is my animator, Archer. And that's
Sweet.
yeah, I mean, so yeah. By the way, I'm going to go back to a DM that you and I had. Please send me a high res version of one of the bosses because I want. She's going to animate one for us, and I want to see one of the bosses dancing around, dude.
Dude,
Chaz,
I just remembered that, man. I just remembered that. But yeah, like maybe we can do a whole animated family drop as well. But we'll talk
Hell
about that
yeah!
separately.
Hell
hey,
yeah, Matilli!
Chaz, it's Charlie here.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, don't make it a 3-hour space here, eh?
Oh, come on, man! This is one of my. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to make it a nightcap right here, right now.
That's
Ah,
tonight,
Sorry,
man.
Archer.
We start
nightcap is
we start at
24-hour
midnight
day
and go
cap.
for the next 12 hours. Yeah.
Let's start nightcap a little bit earlier today, Chaz, with this space.
It's a 24-hour day cap.
Yeah, this is. Then we call this the Persian nightcap, by the way. Matilli and another really amazing artist, Mayra. The two of them do the Persian nightcap on Wednesdays, and it's so much fun listening to them sit there and do the Persian version of mine, and they're a trip. But Archer, I see you have Sayer up here in the space, and she's another amazing artist who is from Iran. And just I wanted to just say hello to her. How are you, Sayer?
Hello, 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 lovely chat. Hello, Archer. If I said true, hello, good, the good flan. I don't know what's your real name, but I calling you what you like. And how are you doing? Nice Friday for you. And I'm here to enjoy you. I just saw my lovely Chaz here and dear Marceli, and they joined you. What are you doing? How is everything going? What's up? Oh my god, I saw Bitcoin was, about 70,000. And it was like, oh, bull run is
Let's
calling.
go.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome in. Thank you for the kind words. So lovely to meet you and everyone else that Chaz is connected to here. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Bitcoin's going crazy, huh? Are you seeing the same thing? Are people out in your area, are they pretty interested in what's happening with Bitcoin at the moment?
Yeah, of course. I'm following the, news, and it's really fantastic that you see the time is growing and you are growing, and the patience is sometimes, the result, and it's just the answer of some, questions. And yeah, it's so cool. And I didn't get your exact question, but I thought that it was about this concept, and
No, you
I
got it, Sayer.
answered
You
you.
got it, dear. You got it just right. And just so you know, Sayer, the Goodfellas is Alex, and Alex, I apologize. Are you Cause? No, you're not Cause. Cause is separate.
No,
Or
he's
are they?
caused.
He
Alex,
is Cause.
Alex,
Okay.
Alex is caused, yeah.
All right, I
And
thought
Art,
so, but I just wanted to
yeah,
make sure.
yeah.
So Alex is the Goodfellas. Archer is, and what's your first name? I know it's Jay. What is it?
Yeah, it's
Jason.
Jason. Yeah,
It
Jason
is Jason.
Archer.
Yeah.
Jason Archer is my name, so I just throw Archer up here. I'm not anonymous,
Yeah.
so feel free to use my real name.
And that's exactly what I wanted to say to everybody here is that that was one of the things I was first attracted about this project, because Solana projects usually rug, and this was a derug, and then Jason came in fully doxed. I just remember you standing on the side of a mountain somewhere, and he's like, "This is me," and,
This is me.
you know,
Yep.
yeah, and you told your experience and what you were gonna do, bro. And then honestly, I think that really made me feel comfortable knowing that you're a businessman, you're somebody who's intelligent and wants to actually do something good. And yeah, man, I just love you guys. And Sayers, by the way, is just a really wonderful artist. And she's just, I think, yes, she just graduated. She's graduating. I forget to say her. I'm sorry, but she's an amazing, amazing person, great artist, and she made a really custom Chaz piece for me, which was freaking phenomenal. But yeah, dude, we have so many great artists, Archer. I can't wait for you to meet them all. We could spend days just introducing you to people.
Dude, I'm excited for that. I think one thing we're going to have to do in honor of the big NYC NFT win is I think we're going to have to do a 21 in honor of your astronaut piece. Do you have a name for that piece, by the way?
Yeah, this one is the Inner Cosmos. I have a bunch of Cosmos pieces, a few Cosmos pieces, and actually, this artwork was used. I raised funds for an artist who was in need. She needed money to move for some personal things that went on in her life. So I did two versions of this. This is my was my NFT NYC uh, submission, and then I did one similar of kind of the astronaut sitting on a planet, looking out at the stars, which I did an open edition. I was able to raise a bunch of money for her, and she was able to move her family safely. Her name is Dianella, another amazing artist. And then I gave away this PFP actually and then it actually won a secondary for like $100 some odd bucks. And then I think after NFT NYC, it's probably going to elevate in price. But yes, man, I can absolutely do a custom one for you guys. Whatever you guys want to do, you let me know. And then if you want any funds that are raised from it that would go to the artist, we can use for charity or something. That's the way I work. I don't take money for myself. So
Yeah, for sure, man. It's all about win-win. So whatever works for all involved is what we'll create. But yeah, I just thought it would be a cool homage to another success coming out of our community. I know we have quite a few people doing their own thing and really creating some cool results. So I want to honor and celebrate the people who are doing those things because, it's not easy to always put yourself out there. And, there's more failures than successes. So I think we really need to enjoy the successes and celebrate them.
hell yeah, brother. Is this a 1 hour Space Archer?
I don't know. Are we allowed to do 1 hour with your here? I think we got to go like much longer.
I'll drop an invite in the One Love space and get half the community in here, and we can
Yeah,
all
for
just start
sure.
chatting and talk about life. But yeah, man, this is it's so cool to talk to you guys. And again, anybody who's in here, please go follow the good fellas. Come join their Discord. Just come hang out. You don't have to buy anything. Just come hang out. It's very similar to the One Love community. The vibes. It's a friendly and it's a bonding project, in my opinion. And as an artist, it's a great opportunity for you to get exposure. So definitely come join the Discord. Hop in, hang out with these guys. They are really phenomenal people.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate that endorsement. Means everything. You've definitely been one of our. I'm just gonna say, like, on the nights when I felt, like, hey, it's getting kind of dark in here. It's getting kind of lonely in here. Every once in a while you pop up and say something positive. So, like I said, I appreciate the boost. It always helps when we're in the trenches fighting to do big things and great things, and that's what we want to keep doing. But yeah, we don't want to keep everybody here. I know Alex is in Germany, so he's been at work all day and he probably hasn't had dinner yet. So I think we talked pretty much about the phone giveaway. We mentioned that there's going to be a bonus next week for everyone who is minting number 4 and who has the previous 3 pieces from Maria's collab. This episode will obviously be added to the podcast. And as I said before, we're looking forward to making more connections with artists, doing something with One Love, and doing some more amazing collabs and growing that particular gallery, the Artist Incubator Gallery specifically. So if you guys have any questions or want to throw up a hand or want to chime in before we jump off here, do so. We'll toss you the mic and then we'll get on with the day. Let Alex get some dinner in him.
Yeah, I'm good, Archer. I just want to thank you guys for the space and the time, and Alex, yeah, man, definitely get some food. Alex, what are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
I don't know yet, to be honest, but I gotta say a big thank you to you, Chaz. I mean, it seems like we have to hire you and pay you for being here because you're bringing in so many good artists.
Don't pay him. Don't pay him.
Don't pay him. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing insights, especially on the AI side, Charlie, as well. And yeah, looking forward to connect with you guys, Prosecco and Saye, and all the other artists in here. It's very great to have you. And your art is actually Chaz approved, so I don't even have to check it. And yeah, perfect, man. Great. Thank you for being here, everyone. Archer, you got something on the list, or are we good?
Hey, thanks for the time, guys, to let me talk a bit.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, man.
Most welcome. Yeah, most welcome. No, nothing. I'll Chaz, I'll reach out. I'll get you that high-res version of your boss, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. And I do have an idea, Archer, if you want. Maybe after NFT NYC, maybe let's do for fun. Let's do like a little AI class in the server. We'll do like a VC. I'll share my screen. I'll go through my process of how I generate. Let's just do something we can help educate people on AI, show them the free tools that are out there. Charlie's really good at finding those. But yeah, let's. I think we should do something like that. Let's just help the community learn and start some lessons. And I'd be really, really happy to give to that cause if you guys are up for it.
Yeah, for sure. I think we want to make it a community where people are putting quality content together. It's not just a place to show up and BS. So yeah, I mean, we could definitely do something like that. I know Charlie, I know Impozeco, you guys are both, you guys are all three, I guess, really heavily into the AI stuff and have different ways and means and styles. So it'd be really cool to put something together and work with you guys or you specifically to get something going. Let's do that.
To convince him to show us how he does his stuff because he does not use AI, but he's generative. And this guy's got freaking skills. So if you can get him to share and spill his secrets, I would really appreciate that, Archer, because I want to know. Although Matilli over here is getting close. She's getting on his tail like real
Okay.
quick. Um, she's getting really good with Touch Designer and After Effects. She's amazing with and yeah, Empazeko, watch out, brother. You got Matilda coming on you. So yeah, I love these guys so much, and they're so much fun. And again, oh, by the way, the one thing, Archer, that I love about our community and what you're building as well, and one thing that Ali Sabet said about One Love is, back in 21 when everything was booming and Clubhouse was really popular and that's where everybody was going. I was not there, but what One Love and what the community we've been building, the difference between 21 and now is the competition's gone. It's now about supporting and growing with one another. So I highly encourage that with everybody, and I'm happy to 1000% give as much knowledge as I can to anybody. So anybody, whether it be in a official event with these guys, if you just want a one-on-one, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to help teach, coach in any way I can, and just give back as much as I can. So much love to you guys. Alex, go get some dinner.
Amazing. Absolutely. And for those of you guys who haven't heard my spiel before, I know that we're at the infancy of this. I think, being early adopters or being developers, it feels like we've been around for a long time, but the average person doesn't know anything about this market. We're at the infancy. And if you can just hold on while you're building through this early phase, there'll be great rewards for people who are consistently putting out product and putting out their best work and really, staying in the game when it's tough. So, we're the good times, the best, like I always say, the best is yet to come. And I fully believe that this market is nowhere near even remotely close to what it's going to be. So just hang on and keep doing work. And we'll see you guys very, very soon.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for speaking. We are closing this out and hope to see you next time again. And yeah, thank you everybody. Until next time.